I will start us off, coach. I can't start us off. Hold up, I gotta go this way.
Bubbles 325.
One game winner.
Baseballs.
Big carnage.
Ow.
Look at this wall. Oh, here comes Timmy on the outside.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, there we go.
Oh, here it comes.
And Asia immediately makes it up. Wow, through that little section.
Welcome to Bubble Speedworld for the round of 10, for round 10 in the Verizon INDYCAR series at Auto Club Speedway, located in Fontana, California, in the U.S. I'm Marcus, and I'm here joined by Useless. I'm here joined by Useless, and it's a 2-mile track, D-shaped oval, and for the MAVTV 500 at Auto Club Speedway. And so Useless, what do you think about the track and the high speeds?
This track is very quick, as we know. I mean, the Chevy and Honda have been working on their engine power, and we have a new Speedway, a new oval kit. It's a universal one, so both Chevy and Honda are using it right now. We are reaching about speeds up to 234 miles an hour into turn 1. We do have a little screen that shows the car's speed into turn 1, so whenever that we focus on that, or you can see it whenever the cars are going to turn 1, you can see what speeds they're going at, or whenever in the stream it appears. I mean, we're gonna have good racing. I mean, I believe it's gonna be multi-group racing because of all the draft and dirty air we have. We're gonna see a lot of cars go in different lanes. I mean, it's gonna be an incredible race here.
It definitely will be very entertaining packs.
Should we go with the quality order, man? I think we should go with the quality order. So Agent starting first at an average of 36.092. Ford, which started third in his first race, which was Toronto last race in Canada. He started third. Now he's starting second, just behind Agent, with an average of a 36.136. Fearless is sitting third with an average of 36.136. Kimmy right now is 4th behind Fearless in a 36.136. Wait, no, I think I actually got the average wrong. Oh, I was gonna say, wow, they're almost tied. No, they're not. I believe I'm wrong with the average, but I mean, it's fine. Brown is sitting fifth behind Kimmy. Anthony starting 6th. Napa 7th. Prime 8th, and Seth, Corey, and them both had one qualifying lap that did not that they went under the apron. You cannot go under that first white line. That's a for qualifying. It was the lap not counting, so they just started at the back. And that rounds up our field with them starting last right now. I mean, what do you think about Anthony? Anthony, after the points leaders, they got a penalty. I believe a DNQ in the last race, Canada, after the race ended due to some penalties. He's getting closer and closer to that championship fight. What do you think about that?
I think it's just the whole point standings, the top 5 at least, is just packed in now after what happened back in Toronto. And as it goes, the point standings goes, the top 5 right now is Agent with 200 points, Fearless with 186 points, Kimmy with 185 points, Anthony 167, and then Brown 142. It's yeah, I think anything could happen, and it could shake up the point. This race can definitely shake up the points a lot. But yeah.
Can you list off our any like the damage resets we have right for this ovals?
Yes, of course. The damage, I think, yeah. So there's 1 damage reset per driver on the ovals and short ovals. Only tire damage counts, of course. Any tire damage from hitting the fence, protecting the cars from going out of the track, is an immediate DNF. So,
I mean, I have seen before. I mean, we're going down far right now. We're getting closer and closer to that restart. Agent on the bottom, Ford in the high lane. Green flag here at the, I believe, I forgot what race this is. Round number 10 here in the Verizon INDYCAR Series for a MAVTV 500 here at Auto Club Speedway. Into turn 1. Agent goes all the way up high somehow. I don't know what happened to him. He got out of shape, and now Fearless, which he started 3rd, is now to the lead with Brown on the inside of Agent. Everybody right now packed together, but in a little bit, we'll see everybody take their own lanes, trying to get some clean air so they can catch up to the guy in front. Agent on the outside, challenging Brown for that 2nd spot. Brown, a little bit of a scrub there with Agent. Fearless leads lap number 1.
And here's Fearless in the lead with Brown up to 2nd, and Ford with a big run, going up high, trying to pass Agent on the outside. Again, it's pack racing. You're going to see a lot of 3 wide, 2 wide, double file racing, drivers trying to get away from dirty air. And they're single file for the most part. Agent on the inside getting left alone with Fearless still having a comfortable gap. Here's Agent going to the inside of Brown, but Corey also giving a bump to Agent. And Agent's going to take 2nd away from Brown, and Fearless leads another lap.
Already seeing the dirty air effect. Fearless has now gone to a 4:10 lead, almost half a second. These guys need to run their own line to catch up to Fearless, because if they keep fighting for position this early in the race, they're just not going to help themselves, and he's going to let Fearless pull away with the lead. Everybody's still packed together at the back, but meanwhile at the front, we have Corey Wilson, a.k.a. 24K, side-by-side with Agent. Agent on the high side. He concedes the position, and now Corey is 2nd. They have catched up now to Fearless, as Fearless leads lap number 3.
I want to mention in the back, there's a little contact with Brown into a few of the drivers and into the wall. But back up front, Corey staying behind Fearless. But here's Agent on the outside, going to have a little bit of a run. Can he maybe get past him? He's not. He's going to stay double file with him. Corey trying to track down Fearless, just following him, following his line on the back switch. Here's Kimmy with a big run, though. But he's not going to be able to use anything because they barely just got to the turn. Here's Corey. They're still double file. Can Kimmy make it 3 wide on the outside? Kimmy's going to do it. Kimmy's going to pass almost to first.
We know Kimmy is just desperate for that first race win in a long time. Huge run for him on the outside, made that 3-wide pass, and now he has passed Fearless. He has not overtaken our leader, or was our leader, now into the backstretch. Oh, we have a wreck at the back. I believe that's Brown and Said. We got together. Brown, huge contact with him into the inside retaining wall. Wrong wing damage, nose damage, and also suspension damage. This is his last car, I believe. This is our first caution of the day already in lap number 5. Wow. Do you see it, Marcus? You take a look at that. I mean, huge impact into the inside wall. I mean, it's because his final restart. Okay. What do you think about like the whole deal right now?
I believe Brown has had some problems with that turn. Like I said, a few laps. I want to say lap 3. He hit the wall, or hit a driver and then hit the wall off that turn. So he's had problems there all night, and it just sucks that he wrecks out early, and he's down to his final car, which is gonna definitely suck for him. And
pits are open. I mean, would you say anybody's coming in? We have no only one tire compound for the ovals. They're in short ovals. I mean, it's only the black tire compound, which is the fastest and the only one we have. Could we see turn 2 at Auto Club be the same as Texas? As we know, Texas, we had a lot of wrecks in turn 2. Like most of the cautions of the race, there were in turn 2. A lot of guys just losing the car and going into the outside wall. Could we see something with turn 2 now here at Auto Club? I mean, the high speeds and the a lot of like close racing with this multi-line racing, like with a lot of different lines people can take, the dirty air. I mean, it's just destined to be packed together unless they just single out and just try to catch up to each other. So that's when there's no pack whatsoever. I don't know who'll come into pit road. I mean, what do you think about that, Marcus? I mean, we do have some fuel mileage here, a lot of fuel mileage. Tires is the least thing we need to worry about.
But yeah, usually we have a bunch of fuel mileage and just a very like a big pit strategy coming to the end of the race, as we saw in Texas a few weeks ago, with which it would have came down to a fuel mileage race, but those cautions ruined it early, which we might see here, and everyone's gonna come down except for Zed.
Staying out. I mean, I think he might want to lead some laps in the race. I don't know. I also think it's too early to come in. But as we said before, the fuel mileage is like a huge factor. As you said, Texas was a great example. Asian always coming out in front as the last guy in the green flag stops, but always being the first one to come in. So I don't know how this strategy will work out. I mean, there's already guys just coming out of pit road already, and Kimmy, our previous race leader, now it's said, is the first one out of pit road. Fearless is 3rd. Corey Wilson is 4th, and Asian is 5th. Ford is now down to 6th. I mean, went from 2nd to 6th. I never actually saw where he went. I mean, it's incredible. After the good qualifying effort he had against Agent to try and get that pole, he couldn't in the average laps. Agent, which is so much faster into the turns and had a better grip in the turn. We're just waiting right now for. Yeah, we have a green this time. I mean, I believe this is lap number 6. Yeah, we're lap number 6. I think I need to do the restart. Yeah, I believe I need to do the restart. So almost everybody comes down pit road. Said the only car that doesn't come in pit road after a little bit of a scruffle between Brown and Said that ended up Brown wrecking to the inside wall, losing one car, now on his final car already. Closer and closer. All right. Okay. We're having, I believe this is a
Oh.
double foul. Whoa, Corey Wilson's pulling onto the inside, to the grass. I don't know if he has to go or something.
I think he's got some problems.
Oh yeah, never mind. I need to. How about you do it? No green? Oh wait, we have no green. Whoa.
Is it no green?
No green because of Corey Wilson. Where's him? I think he left the game. He pulled out into the inside and stayed there. I mean, what? Did he lag out or something? I mean, I don't see him in the ticker in the car spectating anymore. Strange. Strange. So something strange happening right now. The restart has been called off due to that incident. Right? How come we hear some? How we can hear some stories right now throughout the field? We have a teammate robbery in the Chip Ganassi cars. Fearless and Kimmy, both teammates. I mean, in I believe every single race we've had with these guys, doesn't matter which position it is, they've always been battling. These guys just always fighting for the win or any spots that could help both of them in the standings. I mean, in Canada, Kimmy got mad at Fearless and stopped and hit repeatedly Fearless's car, not making him making him not able to move at all. And I think they're both still mad, or I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the talks have been inside the team or between both drivers. But we know Kimmy is just waiting for that win. He's so close. He's been runner-up a lot of times. And now we're just waiting for the restart. Green this time, I believe Corey Wilson is not here for the restart. How about you, commentator Marcus?
Alrighty. So we have Zed, or let's get round up the top 5 for this restart. We got Zed in first, Kimmy in second, Fearless in third, Agent fourth, and Ford in fifth. There's not really a dominant car, but I guess we'll start seeing that mid-race. I think we're gonna make it this time, and we're just waiting for the lights to go on the restart zone, and they're green. Zed gets the pull off just a little bit, or mostly all just a decent start with Zed leading. Kimmy in the inside, maybe gonna make a move with Fearless behind. Again, dirty air ruins these cars a bit, so you gotta try to stay out of that dirty air. We could see runs here. And here's Ford. Yeah, Ford has a run. Gonna make it 3 wide. He's gonna fall back. Kimmy's still leading. Coming to the line. They're 2x2 in the back, or for third and fourth, and they're making it 3 wide. Kimmy leads that one.
Kimmy, our race leader now, made an inside pass in the restart to gain lead. Zed now falling all the way behind, side by side with them. Everybody's still together. Ford very slow on the outside. Napa all the way up to second now. 3 wide, 4 wide. Dim has a huge run down the inside of Napa. He's going to try down the inside of Kimmy. He's down the inside of Kimmy. He makes the move. He shoves him wide. Dim, our new race leader. He's going to lead lap number 10 with a huge run down the backstretch into turn 3.
You're going to see a lot of those runs throughout the day. That's not just it. You will see it throughout the whole race.
Down the back straightaway with 3 wide again. Ford, very nice run on the middle. He's going to try and make it down the inside of Dim. Dim shoves up high by himself. Ford now to the lead after qualifying second, going all the way out to the back. He's now leading lap number 11. It's right now Bruh and Agent side by side. Huge runs, as Marcus has said before. A lot of runs throughout the race. This is not the final one, and the only one we're having. Oh, Anthony into the outside wall with Kimmy and Napa. This will surely be very detrimental to his race. Anthony all the way out to the back with Brown now. Ford being challenged right now by Dim. Dim on the inside across the line. Dim makes the move, barely front wing barely in front of Ford now. Agent now in the talks for the race lead. In the middle, he's trying. Here comes Kimmy with a huge run, I believe, out of turn 2. And that run that he had at some point has gone to nothing. Agent now is going to try on the inside, then blocks. Agent stays behind Ford in third. We're still having a pack together. Nobody's spreading around as much as we saw in Texas now. Ford third, Agent second, then leads lap number 13, and now is leading lap 14. But here comes Agent on the inside, Ford on the outside, trying to get that race lead. Agent eventually makes it on the inside and makes the pass for the lead. That race lead, he does pull away from the guys close to him, which is Fearless, and I believe is Kimmy, I think, in the standings. This race win will definitely pull him away, but if he doesn't, if Fearless and the other guys stay close with him, it's not going to help that much. Agent leads lap number 14 after pressing Dim on the inside. Fearless with the pack now together at the front, still 3 wide. Ford tries to make the move on the middle. He is not able to make the move now on the inside. He's going to try to look to pass Fearless. He indeed passes Fearless, but Fearless with that slipstream. Oh, we have a wreck at the back, and that's our driver. That's a driver, which is Kimmy in that battlefield for INDYCAR. Huge wreck for him. Wow, I mean, wow. The back is turned off. Suspension damage, wing damage, huge crash. Wow, oh my god. Kimmy, another huge wreck out of turn 4 into the front straightaway. Into the inside wall. We saw a similar wreck with Brown in the Snapple car. In the Snapple car, which had a almost exact wreck as Kimmy, but Kimmy's wreck, which is much harder of a wreck. He's gotten his new car out of the infield, infield garage. He's gonna make it through. He's gonna try and make it with the front pack. We have now 2 cars that are on the final car, which is Brown and Kimmy. Huge wreck. Huge wreck. Kimmy now on his last car. Agent leads. Huge wreck. Another wreck of the day at lap 15. Just 10. Oh my god. Sorry. Just 10 laps after Brown's wreck in the same exact part of the track. I mean, I've said earlier in the stream that that turn 2 is going to be very bad for drivers. Kimmy crashed again in the inside wall. I mean, not again, but another driver wrecked into the inside wall again. Pits are open this time around.
And with the problems with Kimmy, we're gonna see who comes down. Remember, if you knew earlier, everyone except for Zed pit. So we might see Zed come in, we might not. Again, it depends on what could really happen. And let's just see.
I mean, we saw cars come lap number 5. Haitian fakes out. Dim barely makes into the asphalt in the front straightaway. Everybody else pitting in. After seeing a replay of Kimmy's wreck, I believe he got hooked at the back. A huge wreck for him. First into the outside wall, the front wing and the front tires into the outside wall. Yellow, and we're getting somebody has said yellow and white car. That might have been Anthony Anthony, which might have rear hooked Kimi. We do have new collisions. We have new collisions for the oval cars. Before you couldn't do that. Now it's possible because we have new collisions in the oval cars. A lot of upgrades to the oval cars with this universal aero kit. I mean, you just got right hooked into the outside wall and just eventually came down to the inside wall and just wrecked. I believe this is green this time. Oh, hello back, Marcus. I mean, I know you had you had to do some stuff, but if you should have seen the wreck. It was a huge wreck, huge.
And let's just round out the standings as of right now with the whole the restarting grid. We got Agent in first, Dim in second, Ford in third, Fearless in fourth, Bruh in fifth, Anthony sixth, Brown seventh, Nampa in eighth, Zed in ninth, and Kimmy, the more person who wrecked, in last, which is 10th. And Corey still has yet to come back.
Who's doing the restart this time? I think it's me, right? Because it's a. Oh no, I think it's
no. It's
yeah.
yours.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah. Taking the odd numbered laps. Coming out of turn 4 now. Agent just waiting for the green flag to drop at any moment. Closer and closer to that restart. Restart. Close. Getting closer now to the INDYCAR restart. Green flag. Everybody jumps all the way onto the inside. No time whatsoever for anyone else to react. Everybody wants to make it to the inside. Agent leads from Dim. Fearless third. Ford is fourth. Brown a little scruff on the outside. I mean, it got too tight in 1 and 2. The pack have a 4-car pack in front, 3 wide. Ford makes the pass on Dim, and Fearless shoves Dim almost into Fearless. Ford makes the move. This is Ford's second race, and he's already running with the leaders. Agent leads lap number 18.
Here's Nampa Boy, by the way, pulls down to pits. Not sure why, but up here, back in front, we got Ford starting to slowly catch up to Agent. You can have a comfortable lead the first lap, but then in the next, you have 5 other guys going right behind you. And here's Fearless coming to the outside. Gonna go double file. He's the huge run. Anthony gets put into the wall a little bit, but he did not have any damage. Was close. Got pounded by Dim. Agent leads lap number 19.
Yeah, lap number 20 now. Getting closer to, I believe, 1/4 of the race now. Fearless on the back of Agent. We know you cannot get that close to a car in front, or you might get the same treatment as Kimi and get right or left hooked. Kimi, talking about Kimi on the outside, he has have monster runs, and now it's on the outside fighting for second right now. Anthony, fourth. Ford is fifth. Dim on the inside in sixth. Agent leads lap number 20.
It's Agent in first, Fearless second, and Kimi third. On the turn number 1, Agent still has the lead, trying to keep Fearless behind. But here's Fearless looking in the outside, inside, and they're 3 wide in the back. Dim, Kimi, and Ford. That is not good, though. You should not be going 3 wide if you want to catch up to these drivers. Ford having a huge run, but here's Fearless still trying to get on that inside. Who will have the run off? It's Fearless side by side, but here comes Ford into the outside. Holy crap.
Ford with a monster run makes the 3 wide pass, comes from, I believe, 5th all the way into lead, and now has a comfortable lead. I don't know where that run came from. Also, Napa went down pit road for a drive-to penalty, but he had to serve it again because he sped on that penalty. 2 drive-thrus in a row. Agent decides that he wants to get some draft. He wants to get those type of runs. Ford leads with a comfortable lead now. His first leading of the laps in the Noble leads lap number 22.
And Nampa Boy spun, it looks like, after his drive-through penalty. Unfortunate for him, but they were not going to call a caution of course, because there was no tire damage and he was off the track, getting a little dangerous. But Ford has what you said, a comfortable lead. But in this track, there is nothing. There is no comfortable leads. In a few laps, he's gonna get caught up to, or if they can run the cards right, and Fearless is in second, chasing him down.
We did see Napa spin in the front straightaway. He was off and no caution was called. His car was intact, mint condition. We see a little pack behind, actually. Sad made it out of the 3-car pack all the way out to the back. He's now catched up to the guys in front. Anthony with a huge run. He's going to try and challenge Ford for the lead. Ford goes wide. Anthony on the inside. 215 in the middle of the turn. And Brown all the way onto the back. Anthony leads lap number 24.
And here's Kimi with the same run that these two up front have had. He's not going to do a lot with it, though, but he's going to get near. This is what this package does with it. It packs them in together and causes for this type of racing, which this type of racing is amazing. Here's Kimi, maybe going on the outside. Gonna go side by side with Anthony. Gonna slide up a little bit. He's gonna stay there with Anthony. He's not gonna get anywhere else. He's gonna stay in second. Anthony still leading, will lead lap number 25.
As you said before, though, these type of setups, this type of racing makes it so everybody is clumped together if you're in the draft. Because if you're not, you're going to be like Brown all the way out to the back. Almost a 4 wide, 3 wide right now. We've seen some 4 wide passes before into turn 3. 3 wide current right now. Fearless. Too much pressure on him. Almost wrecks Kimi. This is a slingshot type of racing. So everybody gets a chance at leading laps. Lap number 26 down for Anthony.
Here comes Ford. Ford having a little bit of draft. Also Zed right behind has some draft and starting to catch up. Here's Dim. Dim gonna go behind Anthony. Ooh, gets contact. Has contact with him. Ooh, Agent kind of shoves Zed a little bit. But Ford leads and Anthony's gonna go all the way down. I believe a penalty for him. Not sure though. Here's Agent trying to pass Dim now on the inside to catch up to Ford. He's going to successfully do it. And Ford's going to lead lap number 27.
Ford right now just taking down laps. That huge run he had before, it's helping him right now. He's still with a lead right now. But slowly but surely, the guys behind are getting those slingshots. But now Agent is trying to look down the inside. He didn't have the run. Ford all the way up to the high side. I think he might lend the first spot to Agent. Oh my God, my phone going off again. Wow. Agent on the inside makes the pass, leads number 28 with 4 behind. Fearless with a little bit of run, trying to make it 3 wide.
And they will make it 3 wide. Ford, Fearless, and Agent. Arguably the 3 most dominant drivers this race. I know it's a pack race, but you've seen them up here most of the time. And there's Ford! Ford getting turned! And he's going to go onto the apron. He's going to save it, though. An amazing save. But here's Kimi. Kimi going to go past Dim and past Fearless, past Agent, in the on the outside. He's not going to do anything with it. Can he maybe get past Agent? Side by side now. And Kimi going to lead this lap.
A lot of hooking, left to right hooking out of turn 2 on the back straight. This is, I believe, our second or third time somebody got hooked, which is this time Dim hooked Ford, and now Ford is in front of Anthony. Kimi still battling with Agent on the high side. Everybody else behind both of them trying to get a run. Kimi still holding out in the outside. Agent leads lap number 30.
Agent has, again, I'm going to say it, a comfortable lead, or just a tiny lead. It's not a lot, but it's enough to keep him up there. Here's Fearless starting to catch up to Agent. Can he maybe make a move on the outside? He's going to stay there. Anthony, I believe, into the wall. I'm not sure. Going way low on the apron. Here's Fearless still trying to get to Agents. But here's Ford with one. He has a little bit of dirt that's going to ruin him a bit. But here's Fearless. And Kimmy coming with a big run. Agent leads lap 31.
Agent leads the laps. Right now, Kimmy, huge run on the outside. He makes a pass. Agent puts Fearless all the way down to the apron. I don't know if he'll probably get a drive to penalty. That's aggressive driving. And he's putting another driver on the apron. Also, Dim and I believe Anthony and Fearless got together. Anthony just contact. Talking about Anthony, contact on the outside wall would said. Kimmy on the outside, still trying to battle for the race. Lap 32 for Agent.
And this whole race is starting to be problematic. Just like a Taylor Swift concert. Here's Ford into the inside, going up to Agent. Ford had a little bit of a run coming on to turn number 1 and 2. Not going to do anything with it. Agent going to block low. Going to keep that away from Ford. Ford on the outside. They're single file mostly, trying to figure out the lines to get better runs off. And Agent is going to continue to lead.
Lap 33 down for Agent. Now lap 34. He's going to try to see Agent lead yet another lap. Saw Agent shove Ford almost into the high side. Now Ford himself goes to the high side. Everybody's single filing right now, trying to get the slipstream, trying to get the huge runs to make the pass for the lead. I believe Seth has a little bit of a run entering the picture right now. Agent still with a lead. Leads lap 34. Ford in second, trying to take that lead away from him.
Anything can happen with this package. Anyone can contend for the lead. And again, like I said, anything can happen. Here's Ford on the outside. They're 2x2 for first and fourth. Dim going to get past Fearless. Ford still trying to track down Agent to get past him. He's not able to do it. Can anyone maybe make a run off this turn? Here's Dim going on the inside of Ford. Agent still leading. He's led a lot of laps so far and has probably the longest green flag leading thingy. I don't know how to explain
it. You mean the most laps led under green now? Agent still with the lead. Everybody else in the pack battling. Oh, Ford loses a lot of speed and just everybody piles into him. Nobody wrecks out of it. Good to know. 3 wide, Dim, Fearless, and Kimmy side by side. Fearless on the inside shoves Dim all the way out to the high side. He's just helping Agent pull away. I've said this before. Just work out with each other, try to catch up to the guy in front. Agent leads lap number 36.
That lap ended just as soon as it started. Holy, Agent has a comfortable lead again. But like I said before, the comfortable leads are not usually comfortable, and anyone could start catching up immediately. Dim in second. We've seen Dim back last weekend. We did not see Dim a lot. Even in Texas, we didn't really see him up front. He's now up here contending for this win. Here's Ford on the inside. They're going to maybe make it 3 wide. Kimmy with a run. Kimmy going to go to outside. And here's Anthony too. Agent leads that lap.
These runs, huge runs for Anthony and Kimmy. These are the type of runs everybody needs to have to catch up to the leaders. Now Kimmy and Anthony both catch up to the leaders. Ford with a little bit of a run. Nothing makes out of it. Everybody just needs to work together. Anthony stuck on that inside. Kimmy with the faster line on the outside. Kimmy has a run. Does he shove H now? Does he hook him? He touches him, but nothing comes out of it. I believe that's Ford and Dim all the way down to the outside wall. Dim almost scraped the wall. Agent leads out number 38 with Kimmy behind.
And here's Kimmy still slowly trying to catch up. No one has been able to pass Agent even with these huge runs. There's about 2 packs right now. There's 2 packs, 1 for first and 1 for fourth. 4 if you want to include the ones in the back. But here's Anthony on the inside. Gonna make a pass for second, and here's Agent leading lap 39 again.
Lap number 40 now. Agent leads it. Ford, huge run. Oh, it goes high into Anthony. Kimi loses all the positions. No. Something drivers need to worry about. You have those huge runs, yeah, but that's only 50% of the job. You need to finish it with the other 50%, which means control the run and try to make it work around the turns and on the straightaways. Having only the run won't help you at all. And for this example, Ford lost a lot of positions. Agent leads lap number 40.
Here's Agent. Everyone's starting to slowly catch up, very fast actually. Rapidly catching up with Anthony in second and Dim in third. Oh, and Dim's going to shove Anthony up a little bit. We've seen him do that all day, giving little shoves to everyone. They're 3 wide, which is not good when trying to catch up to Agent, who's been fast and led the most laps consecutively, I think, this whole race. And Agent going to come again and lead lap number 41.
Agent has the most of everybody right now on, I believe, the whole race as of right now. Getting closer and closer to that halfway mark for this MAVTV 500 at Auto Club Speedway. These guys just losing a lot of time trying to battle each other. Just need to work out with each other, trying to slingshot each other. Try to slingshot from each other and slowly catch up to our leader, Agent, the most dominant car as of right now in the race. He leads lap number 42.
And with the slingshots, you got to time them really well or else they're not going to work. Here's Kimi also, by the way. Kimi's starting to catch up. Kimi has some dirty air. Going to go onto that outside and he's going to stay back behind again. Dim and Fearless also battling up front. Also battling in the back. Here's Ford making it 3 wide on the outside. And he's going to fall back a lot. Oh, and Agent hits a little bump right there. But Agent is going to continue to lead and lead lap 43.
You have said one of the key words for this race. Dirty air. Not keywords, yeah, keywords. Dirty air. Just seeing right now, Kimi, everybody tries to go behind Agent. They haven't been able because they just slide up the track. I mean, dirty air is just not helpful for you. Might as well look at another line, trying to grip it somewhere else, having that huge run, and try to pass him on the outside because Agent, he's caught that inside line right now. Nobody can go on the apron. No, you cannot go under that white line. Talking about going into the white line, Agent leads number 44 and goes on the apron.
Here's Ford, going to make it 3 wide. He's going to maybe make a move on Agent. The first move since lap like 30. And Ford on the outside. He's going to stay with him on the outside. Has a little bit more of a run. Can anyone else maybe get a run? No one else is going to do it. Ford going to still stay side by side with him. They're going to stay. And Agent again will still lead another lap.
I've said, dirty air. A lot of dirty air. You need to find your own line to make it through with that huge run. Anthony tries to make it around the outside. No luck whatsoever. Makes it in front of Fearless, though. Side by side. Fearless goes down to 4th. As said, actually has a huge run on the inside. Makes it 3 wide on Anthony all the way out to the apron. He loses a lot of time now. Agent with a still comfortable lead. He's just hugging that inside line and giving everybody dirty air. Lap number 46 down to Agent.
As you said, with the dirty air, just again, all that dirty air is just ruining these drivers when they're trying to catch up and get runs. But you got to try new things, and you see these drivers all desperately trying. Here's Fearless into the inside of Anthony. Anthony going to get a better run off that corner, though, with all of them still fighting to get past each other. Fearless going to get a better run there. But here's Kimi. Kimi going to have a monstrous run. Can he maybe get past Agent? But Agent's going to lead that lap.
We know Kimi might as well say Mr. Huge Run guy or big run guy, because we have always seen a surprise by this driver. Now, after a lot of laps, I believe 15 or to 20 laps since he last led. Right now, Ford also a huge run on the outside. Agent now loses a lot of time, goes all the way down to the outside. Now slots behind, now behind Ford in third. Kimi leads his first lap from since, I don't know, lots of 20 laps behind. He leads lap number 40.
And Agent finally loses his crown of being losing his consecutive laps. And again, that dirty air ruined him. He could have caught up to Kimi, but stayed behind him. Ford takes the lead now off Kimi, but here's Fearless maybe going to make something happen in the inside, in the middle. He's going to go 3 wide now. And he's going to slide up a little bit. Here's Dim now. Dim starting to show up out of nowhere. And Ford going to lead his first lap. Not his first lap, but his first lap.
Everybody now catches up. Anthony, Dim, Kimi, Fearless, Agent, Ford now under a bubble right now. Agent still getting some airtime out of turn 4 or some bump. I mean, if he keeps running over that bump, it's going to be very detrimental. He could just get loose and just wreck the car. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Now Kimi, a little bit of a run on the outside, cannot do anything with it. 30 air, it's not helping him. Ford trying to block Agent. He actually is going to lend his position. Ford leads lap number 50, but Agent is there.
And it looks like this might. We are getting word that there might be drivers coming into pit this lap, or even coming in the next few laps. With Agent leading right now, Dim in second, or Ford in second, Dim in third. Still trying to get past each other. The pack's starting to spread out just a little bit. And here's, like I said, Agent and Dim coming into pits.
These are the guys that stayed out in, I think, the previous pits open cycled in the caution or in the green flag. I don't think we have had green flag stops. We only have caution stops, yellow flag stops. But now Kimi challenging for the lead. He does make the pass for the second. Somebody speeding into the pits. Dim locked up into the pits. He's going to have a drive-to penalty speeding into the pits. We'll see now Kimi now going to the pits. The only guy in this lap to do so.
And again, you're going to start seeing more people coming in after those few drivers. This is where it starts getting shaken up because everyone's going to be more spread out once green flag pit stops are over. But up here, we got a battle for first. Ford and Fearless. Fearless leading with Ford behind. I don't think he's going to stay behind him. But here's Anthony going to have a little bit of a run. And could we maybe see more people? Yep, we are going to see Ford coming into pits. And Fearless, Anthony, and Zed and Bra are going to stay out.
These guys at the back or at the front staying out for more time. The fuel mileage is there. The pack right now is not existent. But whenever the pit cycle goes through, we'll definitely see guys catch up to each other. Anthony had a little bit of a run on Fearless, just couldn't make the position. We saw Ford make it in. Fearless can see the lap traffic in front of him. Could he be the adventurer and try and lap them? I don't know. Dim goes to surface drive to penalty now. Now, goes, Prime goes into Pear Road.
And we have, in 9 laps, we will reach our halfway point. So that means we've made it through halfway of this race. Fearless, Anthony, and Zed and Brown are still yet to come into pits. Brown with Brown 7 seconds back. Fearless, can he maybe pull it in this time? He's not going to, and it looks like none of them will. Fearless will continue his lead.
A very eventful race for the most part, but not a lot of cautions that reflects the huge packs together. Bra now, I believe that's Prime coming out. Pear Road is, I believe, our new lap car, aside from Dim and Napa. Napa had to serve 2 drive-to penalties after speeding in his drive-to penalty for speeding when he came down pit road some laps ago. Fearless might have tried to go down pit road. He doesn't. These guys are just staying out. They might just run it off and then make a short pit. Fearless leads lap number 56.
Yeah, they're definitely doing a different strategy than the others. Yeah, Fearless, Anthony, Zed, and Brown. Brown has been off the pace ever since everyone started battling up front, and is now, like I said again, is almost 8 seconds back. Let's see if anyone can start coming down the pits here. You got Fearless. Fearless slowing down. Fearless is going to start pitting, and Anthony going up behind him. That'll give Zed the lead.
Some little bit of information. Dim had to go back into pit road to serve yet another driver penalty for what? Speeding on his drive-to penalty, serving by speeding when he pitted. I mean, the speeding violations are just not helping any cars right now, not the drivers at all. But it's their fault. They need to know. They must have practiced when to come into pit road. I believe it's 60 miles an hour to come into pit road. Seth stays out, surprisingly. I mean, he stayed out in the first laps when the lap number 5 caution. He leads another lap number 58.
And here's, again, we got only Zed and Brown are the only ones to not pit. This whole field has spread out, very much spread out. And could we maybe see Zed come in the pits? Zed or Brown is the only two we are waiting on to get to pit, and it looks like Zed will not. Will Brown come in? Brown will not come. Brown will come in. He will, and that's going to leave Zed the only one.
Brown does come in this lap. Zed, the only guy that didn't come in at any time. He's losing time now with the tire wear and the fuel mileage getting closer to him. I know that he was one of the guys that did not pit, as I've said before, when the first caution in lap number 5, he stayed out, so he might have a different strategy from everybody else. He's going to be definitely the type of strategy Agent had, being, I believe, this might be at reverse, actually. Set leads lap number 60. This time he's actually coming in last instead of the first.
This can definitely work out for him. And here's Brown coming out. Brown going to come out slightly behind him. Nope, slightly in front of him. But Zed, the only one on this kind of weird strategy. And there is damage on the track. And it looks like a caution has came out. That's Bruh up in front.
Wow. Bruh, Prime. Huge wreck for that number 10 Fusion car. Almost blackout car. Huge wreck. We saw that piece of debris in turn 4 and 3. And we know which car it was from. It was Bruh. I mean, he definitely had something to do with another driver. I don't know if he lost it by himself or had a lag spike or something. But this will definitely hinder in the fuel mileage and the strats for everybody else. Pits are closest. Time said is gonna wait. I believe another lap around until. He's at 2%. I think that's 2% of fuel. Does he make it around? I don't know if he'll make it. I don't know. Is Bubble gonna let only him come into pit road? I don't think so, because that would be very unpopular to do. I mean, that's the only guy. I mean, these drivers need to take care of the field. Their strategies. I mean, Zed's strategy is done. I think he might be done. I mean, there's no recovering from this unless the unpopular decision comes in and lets Zed pit in for fuel. He said that Prime, the number 10 car, spun out in front of him. I think yeah, we have now 3 cars on their last car, which is Kimmy, Brown, and now added to the list is Prime on the number 10 car. Very eventful race right now. I mean, a lot of passing, a lot of future runs, a lot of slingshotting, a lot of comfortable leads, mostly from Asians. Are pits going to be open this time? Are they going to be open this time, or are they not going to be open this time? This is detrimental to Seth's strategy. Comes around, pits are open. Pits are open for everybody. I believe Napa and said the only guys to come into pit road. No, it's Ford and Fearless down pit road. Marcus, what do you think about these strategies? I mean, I don't know why Fearless and Ford made it in alongside them. Are these guys just trying to change their wing levels or anything else?
I forgot about that. It could most likely be wing levels, but it could be they're trying to shake up the strategy. And with them pitting this time, they're going to be on the same strategy as Zed, unfortunately, due to Zed's strategy being destroyed. But we've got Zed's going to win the race off pit road, of course. And it's just going to be, again, it's just unfortunate for Zed.
I mean, he built up the foundation, that strategy, to try and beat everybody else, which had a more predictable strategy. But now it's down the drain. It's all the way down to the drain. Nothing else. Brown pulls into the apron. Does he have a Corey Wilson moment? I mean, he's pulling into the barriers on the inside. I mean, but is he going AFK? I believe he's going AFK. Yeah, he's going AFK. Not green this time because of Brown going AFK. Yet our second car going AFK in the race. Now it might be 3 now with Napa. Napa on the apron. Does he have some problems with his car, with his game? I don't know. He's on the apron. I don't know if Napa's AFK. I mean, that would be 3 cars now AFK if Napa does eventually not come back. Oh, he's saying he has to go to the bathroom. Well, either way, we're not going green this time because of, I think it was Brown going AFK. I mean, strange. A lot of cars pulling on the apron. I mean, it's Agent leading. Kimmy second. Prime, the guy who created all this ordeal, this caution, is now to 3rd somehow. Seth is 4th. Ford is 5th. Fearless is 6th. And Dim is 6th. Is 7th, I believe. Yep, 7th. Napa will be 8th. Yeah, he is. He's back. I don't know. I don't know how this will work out. A lot of patient waiting, just trying to get to everything that's happened under the yellow flag.
No.
Strange decisions by everybody. I don't know why. Yeah, green this time. I don't know why. Brown had to go AFK. I mean, until he says what happened or something like that, we will not know. Right now, we're just waiting there. He's still there. He's still there. I think he's gonna be a lap down if he eventually comes back, or might be 2 laps down. I don't know. Now everybody comes all the way up to the high side. The restarts right now on the high side. No double file, I believe. You have no double file for this race, for the restarts. We're currently on lap 63. I think you need to do the restart, Marcus. You might need to do the restart. Yep. I'm gonna have to see a replay by myself of Brown now rejoins the field. Wow. Just right about when I said it. Yeah, I think Prime just got loose and spun in front. I'll leave you the field now. The restart, Marcus.
Alrighty, and then I'm going to go through the field. We got starting first Agent, second Kimmy, 3rd is Prime, 4th Zed, 5th, Ford. 6th, Fearless. 7th, Dim. 8th, Nampa. And 9th, Brown. And we're back green. They're 4 wide already on the restart, with Agent leading. The Agent, it's just everyone packed in together again. Could we see more? Could we see problems happen now? Everyone having dirty air. Apologies for that. The dirty air definitely screwing up everyone. Here's Kimmy. Maybe Kimmy in second. Can he maybe do something? And no, he's not. Agent gonna contact, but Agent is gonna lead again, and is maybe gonna continue his consecutive, or start his consecutive.
I mean, at this point, Agent just has the most laps led of the race. Incredible car he has. There are a lot of talent, a lot of pace right now. His car, that Chip Ganassi target car, that number 9, very quick around the track. He has a comfortable lead right now. Everybody side by side. We have 3 wide between Kimmy and Fearless and Napa. These guys is not giving themselves any room at all. I mean, they just need to help each other. I mean, Ford is pulling away now from them. Agent leads to number 66. We definitely need to see some huge runs to see a difference in the lead.
And I think we definitely will with what we've seen all race. As Kimmy maybe going to start his thing. Can he maybe get a run here? Kimmy going to have a huge run. Yes, he is. And here's Kimmy. Slingshot Kimmy going to the outside ahead of Ford. Could he maybe make it up to Agent? He's going to make it to the outside of Agent. And Agent will still lead and will lead lap 67.
Agent barely leading in front of Kimmy. Kimmy, the big run guy. He's always with the huge runs. The pack is spreading a little bit now. They're still together though. Kimmy loses a lot of time on the outside. We'll definitely see some huge runs in the coming laps. Agent still with that lead, trying to keep it from the guys behind. I mean, this is our points leader. He needs to get away from Fearless. I believe the guy closer to him. Kimmy tries to look on the inside. No, nothing there. Agent leads on number 68.
And again, Agent leading another lap. Everyone, the whole field, single file behind, trying to run different lines to stay out of that dirty air. And here's Fearless in the back having a little bit of a run. Can he maybe continue this run up to Agent? Going to go on the outside of Ford, and he's going to go only to the outside of Ford. That's all you're going to get to. He's going to take third away and going to maybe pass. Nope, he's going to stay behind. Kimmy and Agent will lead again. Lap 69.
Agent, I mean, our most dominant car right now. I mean, showing a lot of race pace. He did get I believe he did get his 6th pole of the season. Last time I said it was his 8th or 9th. I'm sorry for that. I didn't see the standings correctly. This is actually his 6th pole of the season. We're currently having a battle between Ford and Fearless. I mean, what would he need battles where we can just catch up with the guy in front and take the lead by ourselves? They're probably thinking to themselves when they're currently battling. Agent leads lap number 70.
And we're on lap 71 now with Fearless right behind. But here's a person we haven't seen a lot all day. We got Nampa Boy up into third now. He's kind of been in the back doing his own thing. He's gonna stay in fourth. And here's Fearless slowly catching up. But again, it won't be enough. Nampa hits that little bump. And Kimmy with the run.
Agent still leading right now. Kimmy, huge run. Gonna try it on the inside. He does make the pass. Kimmy, our new race leader in a long time. Now back again to the race lead. Oh, Fearless gets hooked by Ford. These guys got together. There was no room in front because Agent was there. Fearless, almost a huge wreck for him. Kimmy now, our new race leader to lead lap number 72. Kimi leads the lap.
And here's Ford with a run. Can he maybe get past Kimi? Going to the inside. He's going to send it in deep. Not deep. He's going to send it in perfectly. He's going to get first. He's going to keep it and take it and pass him. Kimi falls back to second, and here's Agent up in third. Going to maybe try something. And we see behind fifth place, sixth and onward, or sixth and backward. I don't know. They have this kind of top five pack is pulled away from those other drivers.
Ford leads more laps. I think he's getting close to 10 laps led across the race. I mean, this is his second race. He won his first race, qualified third at last race, which was Toronto. I mean, that street course, he got it after a lot of cautions and restarts. Ford right now, comfortable lead right now, but Agent, we know he's fast. He's fast with the car. He has been a good setup in. Ford leads on number 74 for the time being.
And like you said, for the time being, because people are going to definitely catch up very soon. And like Agent is right now. Agent. Now here's Kimi. Kimi has a huge run. Holy crap. He's going to go to the outside of Ford and is going to get past him. And that's going to help him a lot. Ford going to fall back to second. Kimi going to lead lap number 75.
I believe Kimi went 242 on down the back straightaway to make the pass for the lead. Incredible record-breaking speeds around the racetrack. This is the type of slingshot racing we're known to see here with this setup, with these cars, with this oval setup. Kimi still leads behind. Agent has now made it in front of Ford. Ford and Fearless side by side. Ford slots all the way down to fifth. Kimi leads lap number 76. He is back into the lead.
And Ford, after leading 4 or 5 laps, is going to fall back to fifth, as you said, useless. And Kimi going to still lead with Agent right behind. But here's Ford starting to catch up already. And can Agent maybe pull off a move here? Or will Ford have enough big enough of a run to get past Agent? And it looks like he is. He's going to stay on the inside of Agent. He's going to still stay there, but Agent's going to have a better run off the corner. Kimi leads lap 77.
Kimi makes it all the way down to the high side. Ford now on the inside. This guy, this little rookie. Second race in the series. Napa gets a little bit of a scruffle with Agent. All of them, I believe, have a run. Napa decides to go behind Agent. Kimi, a little bit of slipstream with Ford, doesn't get enough to pass him. Ford is going to lead yet another lap out of turn 4. He's making it. He's doing a dream job. He gets into the apron, no problem. He leads lap number 78. We're getting closer to the 100 lap mark.
And some things with Ford, by the way. Ford won, again, I don't think we've said this at all this stream, but Ford won last week's race in Toronto, his first ever race. He won it. Could he maybe go back-to-back? But before he goes back-to-back, he's going to have to get past Fearless. Here's Fearless making it 3 wide. He's going to slide up a little bit into Agent. But Fearless is going to still have a run. And Fearless is going to lead lap number 79.
Fearless leads finally yet another lap. He hasn't led a lot of laps. Even Ford has more laps than him led. Even Kimi has more laps led than Fearless. Fearless has always been at the front, but never in the top spot. Now he is in the fact. In fact, he's actually still in the lead right now, just trying to battle it. Try to defend from Kimi right now. We know Kimi gets those huge runs. I don't know where he gets those huge runs, but he definitely gets them. Fearless leads lap number 80. Kimi behind, Ford on the outside. Nothing comes out of it.
Less than 50 laps to go. We got Fearless in the lead with Kimmy behind. Kimmy, Nampa, and Asian, all of them trying to catch up. And Anthony looks like he had some problems. Oh no, he came back. I forgot he was able. Anthony has joined back in the race after being gone for about like 20 or 30 laps. Off 4, Fearless is going to lead another lap number 81.
Fearless now taking down laps. As you said before, less than 50 laps to go. Getting closer to the 100 lap mark. Getting closer and closer to that finish. I believe we still have one stop left. He's seen a lot of stops during this race, mostly in the caution periods and I believe the only green flag period we had in the race. Ford makes it through, huge pass, makes it from the back all the way down to the front. This guy, this wonder boy, leads lap number 82. Could he go back to back?
We're not gonna talk. Well, let's talk. Let's leave the Wonder Boy out of it again. Here's Kimmy again with a monstrous run. He's been doing this all day. I can't keep count of how many times he's slingshotted from 5th and back. It had to be about like 6 or 7. Kimmy gonna pass Wonder Boy over here is gonna have a little bit of a gap. And here's Agent. Oh, Agent pushes him up into the wall a little bit. I don't think that was on purpose, but a little mistake from both of them. Kimmy leads lap number 83.
Ford sent very high. I don't think that was intentional by Agent. Will be very unpopular by him. But now Ford slots back to 5th. Kimmy, as you said before, I don't know how many runs he has gotten this whole race. I mean, we know him as the big runs guy. I mean, whenever you want him to get the big run, he might come from like all the way out to the back to gain the lead. And right now he's doing that. He did that, and now he's leading lap 84, H in 2nd, and Napa 3rd place.
Not for long. It looks like Ford going to go into the outside. He's going to pass Nampa. No, he's not. He's going to fall back a lot, especially from that dirty air. And you know what? There's an example of something. You got to time these runs. These drivers definitely, they can't. And we're going to stop right there. Here's Ford on the outside. That was a timed run. Unlike the one he tried to pull on Napa. Napa, he did not do. He definitely pulled a great run there. Ford going to lead lap number 85.
I mean, as our broadcaster, Gene, which is doing the Bubble Speedworld broadcast, he has given us a very good point. You got to time these runs. We have said that too along the race, along the stream. You got to time those runs. That's only 50%. You get the huge run. That's only 50%. You got to make it work. You got to get out of that dirty air, try to make it through the turn, trying to pass everybody to gain the lead. But if you don't time it correctly, you might be just losing a lot of positions at the end. Now, Ford leads lap number 86.
I'm going to continue off what you just said there about the runs. Ford and Kimmy has definitely timed the runs pretty well, especially Kimmy, with having about like 6-7 times he's slingshotted. And here he comes again. He's going to maybe do it again. No, he's going to stay right there. Ford going to go to the inside and leave Kimmy that outside. But here's Agent going to maybe catch up and lead this lap. Here's Fearless. How to run. He's going to make it 3 wide, and Agent will still lead that lap.
Yeah, incredible racing right now by everybody up front. Not a lot by Napa Boy, though. You might just be waiting all the way out to the end. I mean, why would you make the passes right now when you can just time the run and just get those positions at the end when it matters the most and lead the final lap and get that race win? Napa Boy slowly but surely becoming a factor in this race. Fearless, very nice lead from Agent. He had a monster run down the middle. He leads lap number 88. We're getting closer to crunch time.
As you said about Napa Boy, he might be playing it. He might be playing it the smartest out of all these 4 drivers. He could be waiting for this run and waiting for the end. And once he can get there, he will push through and try to win this race. As the broadcaster of Bubble Speed World, Gene says, it comes down to who can do it perfect, who can get the perfect run and time it perfectly for the end.
Lap number 90, lap number 89, led by Fearless. Agent trailing behind. He definitely wants that race win. It could definitely boost him up in the championship. Oh, contact between both of them, Agent and Fearless. Fearless backs off and tries to gain a run on him. Does he get the run? He doesn't. You know what? And Napa might be doing the right thing. He knows the pack pulls with the pack. The pack pulls him to the race lead. Agent down pit road actually. Fearless now leads the race, becoming a strategy masterclass by the Agent. I don't know, it might work out.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think we're gonna start seeing some more green flag pit stops now, because remember, you had 4 drivers stay out on that one caution when Brown wrecked. So I think the people who stayed out are gonna have to pit at a later time. I guess again, this race might come to pit strategy. We might not even be able to see most of the runs and the battles at the end. Yeah, but here's Ford and Kimmy pulling it into pits now.
A lot of guys into pit road and coming out of pit road. Brown and Said are the guys coming out of pit road. Brown in front of Said. Fearless and Appa, the only guys staying out. We know Fearless goes long. He has gone long on his fuel strategy. I don't know if he's been quite saving the fuel or just going just larger. We'll see what his strategy is. I mean, I know Said's strategy got messed up whenever that caution came out, I believe, for Kimmy. Fearless leads lap number 92, Snapper Boy behind. I don't know how this strategy will work out.
And I want to point this out, I don't know if you said this, but Bruh, which is Prime, did come into pits on that time. And here's Brown into pits too. And definitely started green flag pit stops. We got Fearless the leader with Napa in second. And who knows when they're going to pit. They might just stay out, because I've said this so many times. I said this in Toronto. You never know what's going to happen. Anything can happen, and who knows what could.
Fearless leads yet another lap, slowly but surely leading more laps right now. Napa is also closing in behind. These guys are staying out. Fearless, I know Fearless can look in front of him and he can see the guys who pitted. I think there might be something with the cars in front. That was Agent, I think it was Kimmy, Ford, and Brown. I think Fearless might be pitting. He lets Napa by. No, they don't. Just he decided to let Napa go by. Napa leads lap number 95, I believe, his first lap lead of the day.
They might be trying to do some strategy, but who knows? Again, as of right now, most of the field has pit. I think Dim, Napa, Fearless, and Dim are yet to pit, with Agent, Ford, with that little pack right there. Actually, up front, Brown, Agent, Kimmy, and Ford have a little pack up in front of these leaders. And
they're
Napa
staying out. I mean, Marcus, they're staying out. Wow. I mean, Napa, Fearless now, they stayed out, I believe, 5 laps. 5 laps now. Everybody else still there. I mean, what could this mean? Could it mean they're just going all the way down to the end? I don't think it's possible all the way to the end, like lesser laps on fuel. Right now, Napa just leading the race, controlling it. Might as well just come down per road this time. Does he? Nope. Neither Napa or Fearless come into pit road. Napa leads on number 96. Sorry for that.
You know, with Fearless maybe, or Napa maybe running some better laps, that's allowing them to catch up to this pack up front. So when they pit, they're gonna be able to pull away from them, or they're gonna be able to be away from them. Also, Dim has still yet to pit too. Could we maybe see Napa pit this time? We're gonna find out here. Is gonna stay out. Same with Fearless, and it looks like
What happened to Ford? Oh, he's there. Okay, them. So Napa and Fearless, these guys are actually catching up to the guys in front. They're actually catching up to the guys who pitted before. As you said before, this could help them. I mean, if they lap some of them or get close to them and then come in, that might just come in front of them, barely in front of them. But that will probably be the difference between winning the race and coming behind the leader. Napa and Fearless still stay out. I mean, these guys are just staying out. Napa leads at number 98. He's going to try and lead the next couple of laps.
we are on this last lap till we get to lap 100. And with that, we'll have about 29 to 30 to go. Napa is barely catching. It is going to catch up to them. Going to start with Brown. Brown, which is a lap down. I believe 2 laps down from what we're about to see.
Marcus, he's catching up. Napa has pulled away from Fearless. He's now catching up to Brown, Kimmy, Ford, Agent. These guys are front. He's catching up to these guys. I mean, this strategy could actually work out. I don't know. It could, it couldn't, I don't know. But right now, Napa is slowly but surely catching up to the black car of Brown. I believe Brown needs to stay out of Napa boys' way because of blue flags. Unless there's no blue flags, he can fight to stay at least 1 lap behind the leader and not 2 laps down. Napa leads on number 100. Just 29 laps to go. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Napa makes the pass on Brown. Down the inside, a little bit of contact between both of them. Some of the guys are really funny in the chat right now. Haha, someone do a flip. I don't think anyone can do a flip right now unless, I mean, I don't know, Kimmy, Ford, or Agent decide to do so. Napa leads at lap 101. Fearless, huge run, makes it on the outside, hits Brown, now loses a lot of that run. I believe Fearless, which is trying to get the gap between, and yeah, this is going to shake up the whole field because the strategy, like, these guys, they haven't pitted. It's been like almost 10 laps since they haven't gone into pit road. Fearless backs out to try and gain more of a run. He does have a run. Lap 102 might go for Napa, but Fearless might lead next lap. Napa barely leads lap number 100. Leads right now over Napa. Oh my God! It's just getting. I don't know what the word is. But this is getting. I don't know the word. I don't know the word to explain what is currently happening right now. The leaders, which haven't pitted on worse tires and worse fuel mileage, I believe, they're currently catching up to the guys in front, and the guys in front are actually the faster cars. Fearless, Fearless and Napa, these guys have been fast too. But we know H and Ford and Kimmy, these guys have been the fastest all day. Fearless leads on lap 103 and is currently really in lap 104. Napa's going to try and gain a run on Fearless and try to take away the lead from him. Fearless, slowly but surely, trying to catch up to the guys in front. Fearless pulls it on the inside. He might be pitting. He does indeed pit. Napa and Fearless both make it into pit road. I don't think both of them got a penalty. No speeding, I believe. These guys now into pit road. The guys behind is coming in. Said Anthony and bruh cross the line. These guys are lapping themselves dim. I think he's gonna take away from the lead. He is our new race leader. I mean, this Dim, he did get some. Real Dim does not pit. He did not pit. What? I believe he pitted before any of these guys, so he can stay out more unless he hasn't pitted. He leads out number 105. This is very, very, very anticlimactic because I thought Napa and Fearless might just take away the lead from everybody else. They are in front of them. The strategy did come out as a successful because they're in front of the faster cars, the faster pairs here, which is Kimmy, Agent, and Ford. Dim crosses the line as Fearless barely makes it around turn 4 now. Dim, yeah, oh my god. Marcus, a lot of has happened. Napa and Fearless did come in front of the guys, but Dim is our leader somehow. 50 seconds in front. Wow, Marcus, I need your word on this. I mean, Dim is having a very bad time on this. I think he might just pit. Yeah, he's pitting. Dim is pitting. Tim, I think he might be. He sped. He sped on. Yeah, he sped on pit road. Dim sped on pit road. He went 7 miles an hour over the speed limit. He got caught for speeding, and now Fearless is our new race leader. Agent behind, Napa third, Ford fourth, Kimmy fifth, and the strategy that come out. They have better tires. They have better fuel mileage. I know they can make it. I know everybody can now make it to the end, but they have new tires. They have fresher tires unless they didn't change the tires. Now, Fearless is gonna try and block Agent for the lead. I'll lend you the next couple of laps to you, Marcus, because I commentated and I need to take a water break. So my throat is getting very dry right now. Fearless leads lap 107. This strategy worked out.
And now, Fearless, can he keep it? He might not, because again, everyone gonna try to make their runs and hopefully time it perfectly. It's right now. No one has wanted to go for it. No one has had a big enough run to do anything. Anything could happen. Any run could maybe be the end of it. Still, Fearless leads that lap. And here comes Agent. Agent gonna maybe make a move. He's gonna still stay behind. Here's Kimmy. Kimmy might have a run here. He's not gonna have anything yet. All of them may be saving up for it. Here comes Ford on the inside of Agent. They're gonna back out of it though. Fearless, still leading. Fearless has led a lot of laps ever since that whole green flag pit stops. And here comes Ford though. Ford gonna go into the outside. I apologize for the problems and stuttering, but continuing on, Ford gonna try to pass Agent on the outside. No one has yet to use a run. With Fearless, Agent kind of into Fearless just a little bit. They're gonna stay single file. Can Kimmy maybe make a run here? Can he start something?
I'm back from my water break. Fearless, we're almost a 4 wide moment. We got a 3 wide moment win. Kimmy with those huge runs. He might just trademark the huge runs at this point. Huge run. Is he gonna make the pass for the lead? Does he have enough of a run? He does have enough of a run. Kimmy, our new race leader, despite Fearless and Napa being behind. Staying out more laps. Kimmy eventually comes with his huge runs and gets a little bit of a lead now. He leads lap number 111.
And now, you know what? I thought he was gonna time his run. He is now your leader. I don't know if that's the smartest move though. Again, there's about 20 more laps to go, or above or ahead. It's the time's ticking. Laps are closing in. Fearless in the inside. They're double file. And Agent gonna have a run. It looks like Agent gonna go on the outside. Can he maybe have a big enough run to get past Fearless? He will, but Fearless is gonna lead that lap.
It's crunch time. It's crunch time. What is Dim doing? He's in front of our leaders. What is Dim doing? He's merging in front of our leaders. This is definitely gonna mess up everybody else. I don't know if Dim will get a penalty for that. Not aggressive driving, but he merged without looking in his mirrors, looking behind. He's now getting put all the way up, almost close to the wall. And now this has allowed Agent to get a huge gap. And right now, lap 113, now leading lap 114.
Dim kind of ruined Kimmy there by getting into him, or by Kimmy getting into him a little bit, which is just unfortunate. Very, very stupid driving from Dim. Dim is going to try to make a move. This lap car is doing this. And that's an example of the run, I guess. Everyone trying to catch up to Agent. Oh, contact.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Dim is 2 laps down, and I don't know. He could be helping the guys in front. I mean, it's another car with dirty air, but it could be more draft. I mean, Dim did help Kimmy now. Everybody else catch up to Agent now. The gap has shortened a lot. Ford, a huge run down the middle now. Trying to make it around the outside. He does try to make it around the outside of Agent. Wide he goes. He still has a run. Contact. Agent's tire into Ford side pod. Agent leads lap 115. I believe it's about 13 laps to go.
Ford has caught up to Agent. All of them have timed it, and they need to time more. And Napa going to go into Kimmy a little bit. Agent's still going to have the lead with Ford behind. Going to trail him. Oh, the kind of blocking. Remember, Ford's going to get all that dirty air from behind Agent. And Agent going to lead another lap. And coming to the end soon.
All right. Agent. Oh, Ford gets into the back of Agent. Everybody packed together alongside with them being 2 laps down. We know Napa. He had been waiting for the moment. I don't know what Dim is doing. Driving. Fearless Rex.
I don't know if he...
Huge crash.
Caution
comes out. Caution comes out. Agent's gonna lead lap number 117 crossing the line. We do have a wreck here. I don't know if Fearless... Nope, Fearless only has front wing damage. He can still respawn to fix that front wing and nose cone. That will not count for his car count. I mean, pits are closed. Woo! This has changed the race. A lot. This has changed everything. The strategy... What strategy? Strategy doesn't exist here anymore. This is Texas all over again. Texas all over again. This is Canada all over again. We have a late caution. Strategy out of the window. Everybody can come pit in right now. If pit's open, everybody comes around turn 4. Them with the... I mean, I don't know what happened there, but... Them just decides to merge in front of the leaders or 5-car pack. That is not good at all. I mean, it could have ended in almost everybody wrecking, and that doesn't sound very good.
Not the smartest decision he's made.
Yeah, not the smartest decision, and plus, not even one lap down. Actually, 2 laps down. It's gotten out lucky, and he got his laps back. He went around, but wow, this is shaping up to be yet another finish for the ages here at the MAVTV 500 here at Auto Club Speedway. Pits are open, as I said, coming out of turn 4. Will anyone take a gamble? I don't think so. Yeah. No, they will. Agent, Kimmy, Anthony, Brian, Fearless, and them are the guys coming in for the Napa and said are not coming in. I mean, it doesn't really matter anymore because tires are almost the same. They only have they have about less than 10 laps in between the tires. So I don't know. I mean, this is shaping up to be one of those finishes that makes us wonder: was that strategy worth it? Was like every single piece of strategy worth it all along the race when everybody's now packed together and you could win when everybody crashes out? I don't know. I mean, what could happen next is we're coming green this time.
Yep.
Green this time. Bubble has hit a resurrector. Marcus, what do you think about all of this? I mean,
it's Toronto all over again, and it's gonna be. I mean, it could even be Texas too, but Texas, that racing style was a little different. So, but Toronto was crazy, and this was all week. Everyone's been saying this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be. I think this will be one of the craziest finishes this season. And I don't even know. Just my little signature thing. Anything can happen. We could see another caution. This could go all the way.
I think you need to do the restart. It's lap 119 when we cross. Yeah, I think you need to do the restart. How about you do the restart, Marcus? How about you commentate the restart? How about you commentate what could be the race-winning restart? I mean, we'll definitely see with all the runs. You'll get the main spot now.
And Napa. Gonna go through the field. Napa in first, Ford in second, Zed third, Agent fourth, Kimmy fifth, Anthony sixth, Prime 7, Dim 8th, and Fearless up to 9th, coming to the restart zone. And we're green. No, what? And we're green, never mind. Oopsie. And Ford gonna have a little bit of a run off Napa on the turn number 1. My apologies for that restart. And this could be the final restart with about 9 or with less than 10 laps to go. We got Ford leading right now. Again, they have to my apologies. They have to time their runs. You just got to be patient. But I know these are road racers. They don't like to be patient. We can Ford leads lap 120.
Lap 121, as you said before, 10 laps to go till the race finishes. Ford gets to Napa, is now to the lead, but we have our very, very fast car behind. That's Agent. Agent in at number 9, Chip Ganassi, target car. He's definitely going to try and make the lead. Going to try and get past it with the lead. Ford is blocking that inside line. Might be the most he can do right now. He cannot block 5 lanes. But now he leads lap 121.
And Ford, it's Agents right behind Ford again. As they were for almost the whole race, it's been Agent, Ford, and Kimmy. And here's Kimmy also. Kimmy slowly starting to get to that 3rd place position. Napa and Zed blocking him from going anywhere. Could Agent maybe pull a lunge to Ford? Ford gonna know. He's gonna keep it. He's gonna slide up, but here comes Agent. I believe everyone's trying to be smart with it, but Agent gonna lead now. Lap 122.
Ford gets slammed back to second. We know I'm going to call him the Wonder Boy now because, I mean, he's been running very good for his first 2 races of the season. He's very Horizon INDYCAR series. And now he's battling with the fastest car in the series, Agent. Right now, Agent, with the said before, everybody trying to time the runs. We know Kimmy has those runs that could win him the race. But Agent has that thing where he knows where everybody is. He can give them the dirty air. He leads lap 133. Less than 6 laps to go.
Here comes Ford into the outside. It's just been these two right now. Everyone timing their runs. Can Wonder Boy do it again? We've got a few more laps to go now. Agent trying to break the draft. With everyone right behind, I think people are starting to use their runs. Bra into the wall, dim into Bra, But here comes Dim. Dim gonna maybe have a run coming up to the start-finish line. He will. He's gonna pass him. An Agent gonna lead lap 120.
4. I believe, yeah, 4 laps to go, and Dim, the guy who was fighting with the leaders 2 laps down, got his laps back, is now our race leader with a huge run. He got past everybody in the pack. Dim, this is definitely a Cinderella story if he does end up winning this race, coming from 2 laps behind, from racing with the leaders laps behind. He's gonna win the race, but we need to see until the final flag, until we crosses that flag, crosses that start finish line. He leads up 125.
Here's Dim leading, but Kimi has had all the runs. He's timed it now. Is this the right move for Kimi? Kimi gonna get to first, but here comes Wonder Boy. Gonna go into the inside. Ford takes the lead. But was that the right move? Everyone, I think, in the back is for the most part done. Again, anything can happen. Ford will lead lap 126.
Wonder Boy, he is definitely being one of them. He is definitely getting closer to that back-to-back race wins. In his first 2 starts, he timed the run perfectly. He has a very, very comfortable lead in front of them. We know comfortably elites take time to catch up to. Could this be the race-winning move? I think it can be, unless we see one of those runs that Dim, Agent, or Kimi are still trying to craft. Ford comes out now into the front straightaway. He leads lap 127, 2 laps to
2 to go now. Ford has had has a big lead ahead of Kimi. But again, like I said, was it the right move? He won back in Toronto. He's been so dominant. Kimi trying to get the draft. Still trailing down Ford. Anthony gonna have a run now. He's gonna try and use it. Contact in the back. Ford coming to 1 to go. Can Wonder Boy do it again?
The Wonder Boy leads. Now he's leading the final lap. Agent had a huge run, but Kimi was on the inside. He did block. These guys are fighting for the same thing. The win. Ford, the Wonder Boy, he's trying to get his back-to-back win. Here comes Kimi. He's trying to sneak on the back straightaway. He's going to try and give him none of that drive. He's going to slow down. Agent pushes forward. Ford now into Kimi side by side out of turn number 4. Ford is on the inside. Kimi trying to slow him down. Ford edging by a front wing and nose cone. He's going to win here at Auto Club. He is back-to-back wins. Now his second start.
He did
won it here. MAVTV 500 is now down for Ford. This guy is incredible.
2 for 2. The Wonder Boy.
Photo finish for the race win. Wow.
And real quick, Kimi got second again.
Kimi, oh my God. A guy with his second start. He won in his first and now his second. And Kimi with a lot of starts, almost making every single race in the season, is a runner-up again. When will he win? But right now, Ford is going to be happy yet again. Wins yet another race back-to-back. This is incredible. This is definitely the future of Verizon INDYCAR series. Going to come into the start-finish line and definitely celebrate that win. Incredible race by everybody. This has been a nail-biting finish with Agent pushing Ford to all the way up to hit Kimi. Agent trying to shove Ford, and now back-to-back. Ford wins. 2 wins now. 2 wins. He's definitely now. If he keeps winning, this is gonna be a championship contender. Wow, I mean, Marcus. Oh my God. I did predict that Ford could be one of our drivers. He could go back to back, and he did. I mean, wow. And I believe he also won IROC. I mean,
he did.
He beat the fastest drivers here. He beat the fastest drivers. They're fastest drivers in IROC and the Verizon INDYCAR series. Wow, we definitely need an interview with him. This is gonna be an incredible one. It's gonna be 40
Yeah.
pages for the books. You can see a photo finish there, beaten by about a nose cone and the front wing. Across the line. We need to get them here. We need to do the interviews quickly. We need to get these done. Photo finish, incredible. I mean, nerve-wracking finish. I need Ford right now. I need him to come up right now. I need him to get on stage. To get on the booth. I need to talk to him. Everybody, another caution race. Another race decided by late caution, a late restart in the race. Ford wins yet again. It's the same as Toronto, but this time, everybody raced clean, or about as clean as they could in the final laps. They know they can fight for anything.
And I think.
Yeah. Ford is the dark horse of the season. I mean, he is beaten everybody. Maybe not on like the strategy, but he has definitely done it. Interview time, and Ford. I need this man up here. Ford, you won back-to-back. You won, I believe, in the IROC race, and now you won back-to-back at the Verizon INDYCAR series. What do you feel about this race win? How do you feel about this? Ford, you there? Ford?
Really good, really good, really good.
I mean, I have called you now the Wonder Boy. You'll probably know why. This is your second start in the Verizon INDYCAR series. You've won again. Your first start you won, and now you won again. Things can just go better from here.
So, this race, it was really fun, you know. Yeah. It was very hard to pass on the last laps, so I kind of had to stay on the bottom. And the second Kimmy was on my outside in the last turn, I knew I was gonna get it, just because, the bottom is just way better. So.
Good to know. Yeah. Good to know. You're definitely happy with this race win.
Yeah, I wanna
Hopefully you win more times. Hopefully you become a regular here. I've said before in the last race that you want to be a regular here. Hopefully you do.
Yeah, I want to thank Blake in the stands. It was fun. Yeah, a good win.
Thank you for the time, Ford. Hopefully you keep on celebrating these wins.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
Now, Marcus, it's your time to do. I think it's time for Kimmy, a runner-up yet again. How about you do it? How about you do it?
Alrighty, so Kimmy, you had, I think, just about the worst luck. Wait, is he here? Kimmy, you good? You here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Alrighty. You've had the worst luck, I think, out of anyone in this whole league. Just, you're runner-up again. Runner-up to the rookie. How do you feel?
I mean, I'm happy for Ford. You know, he's doing really, he's on fire right now. You know what I'm saying? But to lose by not even oh my gosh, that's just, it just hurts, bro. It hurts really bad. But I'm gonna keep on at it. There's some short ovals coming up. I'm really excited for those, and we're just gonna have to go get them at I think next is Milwaukee. I think I'm not sure, but yeah, it sucks, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hurting right now a little bit, but yeah, I'll manage.
Well, you started a great race. You had the best runs out of anyone, I think. In my opinion, you had the most runs, and I mean you were great, but that first win's coming. Just gotta be patient with it. I think that's Kimmy. Useless. who we going for next? Dim? I think you've gone, so I'm gonna. All right, so Dim, you crap, what'd you? I don't know. You had a pretty solid day. You were there. You were definitely in the way, but you were able to at least compete for the win. I think you were in that little backpack. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I'll take a 5th place or wherever I finished. Pretty good day. Came back from 2 laps down twice. Was in the back a lot of the race. Car wasn't racing too good. Driver was a little demoralized, but it was a pretty good day all around, and we'll take where we finished.
Yeah. Well, I also want to ask, what were your thoughts on when you were 2 laps down and fighting the leaders? I want to know about that, but explain it a little bit.
Oh, that's just where I came out. Kind of knew a caution was going to be coming out, so I was trying to be 1 lap down only. I know it really doesn't matter, but I was allowed to race the leaders, so I did, and didn't wreck anyone, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty. Thank you, Dim, and good luck next weekend.
Yep, thank you.
Who we going for?
There you go. We have anyone else to interview? Jane, anybody
Jane,
else? Bubble, anybody else need to interview? I need to go. So how would you guys do the interview? So thank you for your time. I'm just gonna need to go.
I guess Napa is here, and then we'll do, I guess, Zed if we can. But so Napa, you got up there near the end of the laps, and then you, unfortunately, you weren't there at the end. How are you feeling?
It's just a race. Just used to being slow and getting fucked over by. I'm not gonna say their name, but yeah, it feels normal.
Alrighty. You had a chance at that moment, or in the earlier in the before that last caution, but unfortunately you weren't able to do anything. But a pretty solid day for you, I think. Do you have any hopes for next weekend?
Oh yeah, I just hope I can get like a top 5 or maybe top 3 if I can. During testing, I was really quick until I started being trashed. So yeah, praying for next week.
Alrighty. Thank you, and good luck. Good luck next weekend.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty, Gene. We doing anyone else or Anthony? Okay. Oh, he doesn't speak. Gene.
Oh, good to know I did come around right now. Oh my god, he doesn't speak? Yeah, alright. I think we need to give... Okay, now it's time for us to give our final word. Do we get the final word? I mean, Marcus, it was a very good race. I mean, it was always packed. There was always a pack there. There was always runs. There was always contact. There was always a lot of passes up 3 wide and even 4 wide racing. I mean, this is definitely one of the best races I've commentated. I mean, this league always shows its quality in drivers, in racing, in cars, in tracks, in everything. It shows a lot of quality, and it's definitely always making these incredible races to watch and replay and rewatch every single time. I mean, I have seen some replays from previous races like Marina Bay, Chicagoland, and Michigan. I mean, those races were incredible too. I mean, it's a very good series to sit, watch, and even rewatch. So, I mean, yeah, we need your words now.
Yeah, it was a great race. Like you said, it was one of the best races I think I've commentated to. There's still way more races coming. This ain't the end. we will see Ford again, and we will maybe see Kimmy. Let's hope we can see Kimmy, because Kimmy has had a.
He needs to win. He needs to win. A lot of runner-up. Yeah. I think it's time to send off everybody. Thank you everybody for sitting with us on the stream. Hopefully this broadcasting was of your liking. This was definitely a very eventful race. Hopefully you come around the next couple of rounds. And for round 11, I forgot which race it is. I need to look at the schedule. It's going to be at the Milwaukee Mile, a short track. I mean, there's going to be like road courses. There's not going to be a drafting track. It's going to be more about the pace, how fast you are around the track. To be the ABC Supply Wisconsin 250 in West Allis, Wisconsin. We'll see you round 11 for the Horizon IndyCar Series. Until then, see you next time. Hopefully you guys eventually come around.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.